we tend to start with our center gals on skis. It leaves skis in the show course, but we think it's a faster climb this way. Laura, in your years of show skiing, you've been in every position on one of these four highs, so you can probably talk about the girls' parts. Can you tell us about the being the center gal? And let's just talk about the totem up only. What about being the center gal on that totem up? What are you looking for? What are you doing with your back and body position, and where is she coming from?
Your back is going to be straight. She's going to be on the right side of you. She's going to give you her...
The right side as we are in the pyramid.
In the pyramid,
so as
yes.
we're looking at this video, when you say right,
she's on the left.
She's on your left
right.
as we look at the screen.
Right. And she'll give you her right foot, and you'll cup it just as you would in a three high. And your back's going to be completely straight, rope tight, arm in, elbow down. And the fourth tier girl is going to pull herself up there. You don't have to do anything. You just stand there until she's up there.
So second tier stands like a rock, and the fourth tier we want to take that right foot, step, cross over into the hip pocket where you're waiting with your second tier hand.
Right.
And then when she comes over, she's going to grab that fourth tier gal, is moving her rope across in front of the second tier gal and really pulling tight.
And she's going to make sure she's on the side of her foot. It's not going to be flat footed. She's going to be choking the center girl's neck, and you're not going to breathe for a little while.
You mean once she rodeos up and swings up?
Once she's up.
She's got to cup her
first
feet.
Foot is, yes, feet placement is very important, so the third tier girls have room for their feet. And they will slide a little when you're climbing because of costumes or whatever. But so make sure you get them in there and try to choke her neck like a monkey.
With your feet?
With your feet.
Fourth tier girl on second,
Fourth tier girl on the center girl.
Okay. We've got some walk-ins from either side. Is that what we do from the right side? Left as we look at it on screen, but from the right side.
You're gonna, the third tier girl, what I do is I stand up first before the second tier, my corner girl even gets up. I reach to the center guy, or to the corner guy, and I just stand up all by myself. You don't need any help.
So you're totemed on
You're totemed
guy.
on I'm totemed on my guy. I wait for my corner girl to stand up.
Does she stand up in between?
In between the fluff guy and the corner guy.
The pusher in the corner.
And then we are... I wait for the fourth tier to totem up, and once her first foot goes, I can put my foot there. So I'm immediately stepping to the center guy as she is stepping off the center guy.
As you watch the video, I want everybody, ladies, to watch our ladies work and watch how their feet work in concert with one another. The minute one foot is off a guy's shoulder, that's when the next gal moving in and underneath comes in and puts her foot on that shoulder. Yes. That'll even out the weight on the guys, and we'll have less wibble wobble on the bottom. Keep going.
Third tier girls, wait for your second tier girl corner. You don't want to leave her hanging out there. It'll be harder for her to get over, and it'll take way more time. You want to walk together. Make sure you're not wrapping your arms around each other's necks. Make sure your arms are like they would be in a pyramid when you're walking over. You're gonna be close, but you'll be fine. Don't wrap your arms, because then it just causes the second tier to lose her balance.
Now, when we're coming in from the left side, which would be the right side of the screen as we look at it, the left side, because we start the center gal on skis, the left side corner and third tier do not walk in, right? They just have a straight totem up and a straight climb, and we're ready to go. So as the center comes off, the center gal is going to start the pyramid climb.
Third tier girl and fourth tier girl are going to have their legs up on the guy's chest as the center girl starts her climb.
So the second center climbs off of skis, 1, 2, 3 up onto the guys. And now we've got the third and second corner, and the third and fourth are sitting with their heels pulled up and their knees up, so that the gal on second has a place to put her feet? Yes.
Well, if you're on the left side for third tier, or on the right side if you're looking at the pyramid, I climb before my second tier even gets up. It causes less rocking in the pyramid, then I don't accidentally bump my center girl and she doesn't lose her balance. I totem first so I don't hit anybody on the way up. And then my second tier has room to put her foot anyways because I have my foot lifted and she's got perfect placement.
And I think you'll see as you look at the right side of the screen, the left side of the pyramid as it climbs when you're in it, the left two that do not have the walkover, the second and third tiers, the third tier, when she totems up right away, by the time the second center has climbed and she is toteming the fourth tier, when she totems that fourth tier up, that fourth tier girl likes to have the left side third tier girl there to hang on and give her a hand and help. And there's a comfort zone there that you'll see with our ladies. Then Laura, the right side, left as the screen sees, but the right side of the pyramid gals walk in and underneath, and then it's just a regular climb. Is that right?
The right side, if you're looking at the pyramid, the right side of the pyramid should be ready to climb, and they should be looking at the other side of the pyramid as they walk in and waiting for them to get there. So everyone's ready and everyone's together.
And watch the feet.
Yes, and once that side gets to the center girl, the two third tier girls are going to look at each other and communicate once again. Ready, climb.
As they walk in, it's a crossover, walk, step, and the third tier, watch that third tier gal's foot, because when she walks in, she never puts it back down. She's ready to put it in the hip cup of the second tier corner so that we're ready to climb. And then she turns her head in to look to the other side gal, third tier, and say, ready,
and then the other side says climb.
so that we're ready to climb. And then she turns her head in to look to the other side gal, third tier, and say, ready,
and then the other side says climb.
Ready, ready, climb. And up we go, both at the same time. And then it's just a regular ladies three high, up and down. Tell me about the down part. And this is where I'm really cautious about making certain our gals concentrate second tier and third tier about keeping the weight to the outside. Third tier, Laura, can you talk about the third tiers coming down and then the second tiers elevatoring down?
It's really important to keep your weight off the center girl on the way down. You want to have almost all your weight on your corner girl. She can handle it. She hasn't been centering. So, and especially because the center girl, this is the hardest part of the pyramid for her, is the coming down part. And so center girl, make sure you have your legs locked and your butt tight the whole time. And girls, when you're lowering her down, look at each other and make sure when you're squatting that you keep your weight on your outside leg towards the corner girl. You don't want to lean in towards the center girl with the fourth tier girl. That's what usually happens, and that's usually why pyramids crash.
Everybody collapses into the center and hugs the center gal. The center second stays locked. The corner seconds stay locked and tight until those third tiers have that fourth tier gal dropped all the way onto the shoulders of the center second gal. Mm-hmm. Then when the second tier corners elevator down, we go down at the same time off of the second tier center. Is that correct? The third tiers come off at the same time.
Ready, down.
And down you come, and the foot goes to the outside of the head of the base guy so that we're prepared for the walkover and walk out right away. We don't come straight down. Notice that the foot goes to the outside of the head of the guy on the bottom. Now, once again, the second tiers have to keep their weight to the outside. The minute that second tier drops that third tier onto the shoulders of the fellas, we gotta move to the outside. We gotta get the weight off of the center two guys and off of the center second gal.